Hello gamers and welcome to Let's Try Battle Brothers on the Xbox One. Battle Brothers is a game from Germany by Overhype Studios and it's been ported by Ukiyo Publishing. They are based in England. Basically, Battle Brothers is a medieval mercenary game. It's a low fantasy setting and you've got your band of mercenaries and fulfill contracts and fight for glory and coin, and there are some monsters as well, but like I said, it's low fantasy. The game was initially released in early access in 2015, and I think in 2017 it left early access. It's been ported to the Nintendo Switch already by Ukiyo Publishing. They did a fantastic job with that, and now there's this port for Xbox and PS4. The port to the Switch is actually kind of like they reprogrammed the game because the game uses its own engine, and they had to kind of reprogram the game. And these ports are based on the Switch version done by Ukiyo Publishing. There's the base game, but obviously since the game has been around for quite some time, it's one of my favorite games ever. I put hundreds of hours into it. There's some DLC already that you can buy or you can just get. There's the Lindworm DLC. Then you've got... wait, can I click? Okay, I can't click on it actually. Okay, let's just do that. Yes, you can see it's like there's the price, and then you get the Lindworm DLC, which is for free, and then you get Warriors of the North DLC, Blazing Deserts DLC. Let's show all. And where is it? Beasts Exploration, which kind of introduces crafting. The Warriors of the North introduces barbarians and stuff, and also different origins, company origins. And then this goes south here, the Blazing Deserts, and some 3 special city-states are introduced, among other things, alchemy and stuff. And you can buy a DLC bundle pack as well. My recommendation is, if you're interested in the game, to buy the base game, and then if you like the base game, buy all the DLC at once in the bundle, because it should be cheaper then. And if you like the game, you will want all the DLC. And if you only want to buy one DLC, I'd probably say go for Warriors of the North, because you get the different company origins. One thing you will already notice is that it's not just a port, like a 1.1 port, like many other games offer, which makes it hard to read the text, and that's a particular problem with ports to the Switch, but also to the consoles in general. But Ukiyo Publishing does it differently. They put a lot of effort into the ports and increased font sizes and everything. So kudos to them for this great job. I already covered Battle Brothers quite a bit on my channel with Let's Plays. I've got a video about the Switch controls, which are similar to the Xbox controls, obviously. And I've started the Switch tutorial campaign, which has been paused for some time, but it's already 19 episodes. So if you want to learn the game, check out my Switch tutorial campaign, which I will continue this month as well. So, and there are already 19 episodes, so you've got quite some catching up to do if you're interested. Let's just quickly hop into the actions, into the options. Auto adjust height level. There's height in the game. Order and turns we will keep on. You can later go for faster AI or faster player movement. We leave it like that for now. Auto loot is an option, so after the battle you get loot. Reset equipment after battle is really important. I highly recommend you switch it on. It basically means, let's say you've got an archer who during the battle gets engaged in melee, and then you give him the dagger, and then he fights with the dagger and ends the combat with the dagger. If you tick this box, it will ensure that he's got the bow in the hand after the fight again. Auto pause after leaving city is something I like as well. Always show hit point bars, not necessarily needed because you know the guys show when they are injured and stuff, so you can actually see it, or the damage on armor and stuff. Lots of attention to detail. So it's not necessary but helpful, I think. Let's apply. Okay. And let's just hop into the game just for a little bit to give you a small impression. I will also start streaming the game on Twitch, and will make the videos available as VODs on YouTube as well. This is just like a small introduction so that you get a basic idea, very basic idea of the game, how it runs on the Xbox, and me as well, because I've only jumped into it for like 3 minutes for audio tests and to see how the controls work. Yeah, so here we go. At the bottom you can see it's always nicely shows you what you have to press. You can really do a lot with the controller easily. We go for rebuilding a company, which is a tutorial, and let me please emphasize this. At the bottom right it says Battle Brothers is a hard game. Even if you've played similar games before, it's recommended that you start with beginner difficulty and play the tutorial. And you should really do that. Battle Brothers truly is a hard game, and if you want to play on the highest difficulty settings, or even on the middle difficulty settings, you will need to have some knowledge about the stuff you can do, and you need to do some min-maxing as well. So let's go for the tutorial for the sake of this Let's Try video. And let's go for which banner? As you've seen, I've got all the DLC activated. Oh, this looks pretty cool. Oh, this looks also cool. This is the Kraken banner. And this one is this is like supporter banners. I think I don't have them on PC. I've got the game on PCs, Switch, and now Xbox as well. I've reviewed it as well, so but I didn't have this one yet. So let's go for, I will use this one in the Twitch. So let's go for the Kraken banner. Let's just stick to Battle Brothers for this video. Late game crisis, we won't get to the late game, but here you can actually go for random, or you can choose one of the 4 late game crises, and if you defeat one crisis, another one will happen. Permanent destruction means during the crisis buildings can get destroyed, or like a farm settlement or like a mine, and if you don't tick it, then it won't be permanent. Let's go for veteran everywhere. You could go, so economic difficulty basically is like the prices for goods and stuff. Combat difficulties, you know, combat difficulty, how many opponents, how hit points and everything. Starting funds is just your starting funds, so I recommend to go for high. On PC it doesn't affect Iron Man mode, so the achievements are not affected by the starting funds. I'm not sure if there are achievements now on Xbox. Iron Man mode is Iron Man. I will not activate it. Map seed, you can go for whatever and then play them, give the code to your friends, or look for particular seeds on Reddit to find seeds with a particularly good map, because it's randomly or procedurally generated, or maps that fit a certain company origin very well, for example. Unexplored map, basically you can activate or deactivate the Fog of War. I won't activate it right now. I usually play with it activated with Fog of War. It's been patched into the game some time ago, and I think it's really cool because it you know, it emphasizes this exploration effect. I won't activate it because so I can show you the whole map. What I found very impressive with the Switch port was the loading times. The loading times were basically more or less the same as on the PC with an SSD. Only the map generation at the very beginning takes a little bit, as you have just seen. So while it's a German studio, it's been developed by 3 guys. It's not available in any other language but English, and the reason is that all the massive amount of text has been written by an American author, and because it's kind of like modules, you can't just translate it and keep it working. It just doesn't work because of different grammar in different languages and stuff. So basically, we were hired to track down Hoggart the Weasel for this tutorial and his raiders, and we got into an ambush. Yeah, and our company leader dies. So we will take command. And we are not actually one of the figures, so it's not like Mount and Blade, where you've got your own character. We are kind of like the invisible hand. I won't explain all the details now. If you want to have everything explained, check my Switch tutorial campaign. It's still the introduction video to my channel, I think. So just check it out. So here we've got Siegwart, and he's got a crossbow, so let's use it. And it's cool because you just have to press right or left on the digipad to get to the skill. And let's activate it. Your skills also depend on the weapon you've got. So here we go, let's shoot. Nice hit. Let's open that by pressing down. And Sigurd the Butcher uses Shoot Bolt and hits Brigand Thug. Chance 57, rolled 4. So it's like the game has got a hex grid, which we can activate here, I think. Oh no, that activates the blocks. Oh no, it's no hex grid visible, but you know, we can see like here. And if there are tiles you can't move onto, like this one, they get highlighted if you activate this, right? Okay, now with the crossbow you need to reload it. Let's do it. Taking up action points at the bottom left here, and let's just stay at this position. Let's end the turn by pressing RB. Now it's Haribert's turn. He could engage this guy and he wouldn't be able to kill him, but we would engage him in combat. But let's maybe just go here. Kind of protect, and as you see, this is kind of like crossed out, so we can't use it because we're using too many action points to go up here. So let's just go to here, and then let's use this one by toggling the left analog stick. I can activate and deactivate this, which is really cool. I think that's not in the last build of the Switch version I've played, so that's new. Let's go for Spear Wall, which means that he will attack everyone that gets into his zone of control. End his turn. Okay, unfortunately he went up here, but he's bleeding, so he's getting damage. We will move up with this guy. Thing is, with these two-hander weapons, it takes 6 action points to use them. So if you walk here, we can't attack. But we are going to walk up. No, let's maybe wait to see where this guy goes to. Because, oh damn it, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed end turn instead of wait. Yeah, but well, that's life. So let's shoot at this guy, because with a crossbow, if it's loaded, you can shoot at the next tile. Okay, but we miss. If you were to walk away now, he'd have an attack of opportunity. So let's end his turn. We can, or let's wait with him, because this guy potentially kills him. And now something cool that's also new. It was suggested by, and considered by the developers. It's a suggestion I also made, is that if you select something like attack, that this jumps back up, and it does now, which is fantastic, because in the earlier versions of the Switch build, I need to check out if it's on the Switch now as well, you had to could jump down, select the skill, and then you had to go up again. So this will save so much time in the long run. Okay, we hit him, but unfortunately we hit his armor, and he survived. So let's end this turn. And here you can see he looks pretty injured already. So you would know this guy ain't injured and this one is. So he needs to end his turn. He could have attacked if I hadn't pressed the wrong button. So he can now just go for a normal split man attack. Almost dead, but only almost. He will have to wait, and he will attack this guy, killing him in the process, and then move here, because we will encircle him, and then you get a bonus as well. Or he'll get a debuff. So let's end his turn, and now because I've waited with him, we can now, which costs an initiative for the next turn, we can now still do something, and that is reload and shoot. Maybe kill him. Let's see. There's a 49% chance to hit. He's near death. There's friendly fire, so if we miss, we could hit one of our other guys, but there's no shield indication, a red shield, so it's unlikely to hit one of our friends. And we kill him. So this is the victory screen. We see how many kills they've done, how much XP they've gotten, and here we can loot. We can also activate auto loot, and everything that we don't loot is looted. But let's just press X and loot everything. Oh, this is cool. This is the Fengshire helmet, which is like a bonus item. Okay, let's leave. Okay, we are live. We've won. You can read all that in your, playthrough. I just want to show you some stuff. So, save the ceremony and anointments for another day. Let's give the men a good burial and return to Eisenstein to collect our pay, because that was our job after all. So, what we're going to do now, this is the map. We can zoom in and out with RT zooming out, LT zooming in. And as you can see, we know the location of pretty much all the cities. They belong to different factions. So we've got some northern factions, or rather it's called noble houses. And these are the noble houses. And then in the south, we've got, surprisingly, only 2 city-states. It should be 3. Not sure if something has changed. Or maybe one is hidden. And there could be one late game crisis, a war between the north and the south. Another one is a war between the noble houses. And in this gray area, you will later venture and find special tombs and special locations with super hard enemies and stuff. But you need to be prepared for that. As you can see, everything is much enlarged in comparison to the PC version, so that you can easily play it on the TV as well. I took a look at it at the TV already, 65 inch. It was perfectly readable and everything, so that was very good. Now I'm recording on my computer screen with a 32 inch only, because here I've got my recording setup. Up here you can see all your resources. This is the day. You can pause and stuff with LB/RB. You've got indications of what to press. Here's for camping basically. And what we're going to do now is go to Eisenstein. As you can see, there's an indication here, we need to go there. But also what we should do is take a look at our roster. At the bottom left, you can see all the stats of your individual brothers. Here you can go through them. And you can also change the character with the right stick, which is very handy. This is the stuff we've got. So we've got this nice helmet here, the Fangshire. Allows the wearer to see at night and negates any penalties due to nighttime. You do get a penalty if you're a ranged dude. So let's equip it by pressing LB. It's as easy as that. And if we press RT, we can see the different perks our players can get, our characters. Here we can see their background, and this is like stuff they have. Like, he's a team player, 50% lower chance to inflict friendly fire, so really good for a ranged guy. And he is gluttonous, so he likes eating. Then, for example, this guy has 2 stars in melee, which means he is more likely to roll when you level up. You can increase 3 of the stats or 3 of the skills, and yeah, what's the terminology again? So this is the skills, and this is, I don't know. So you get, for example, instead of having a chance of 1 to 2, you might have a chance of, like, you get with 2 stars. I think you always get a 3. So we would increase it because of the 2 stars when we level up from 60 to 63, instead of having a chance of, you know, 1 to 3 to level it up. Alright, you've got stuff like range, skill, melee defense, range defense, hit points, and so on. Your armor is determined by the armor you're actually wearing, but there's dodge capabilities as well. Yeah. And this guy, he's the meaty guy, will have lots of hit points, so he could become a... he's got a high starting value here in melee. He could become something like, and high fatigue as well. This one doesn't have fatigue. Yeah, well, interesting start. So let's go to Eisenstein. And like I said, there will be more Xbox gameplay coming with the you know, Twitch stream and stuff, and VOD. And also check out the tutorial campaign. What a story display it must be for the onlookers as you arrive. Okay, we expect to get paid for this. Well, the weasel actually didn't die yet. Well, naturally, 400 crowns as agreed upon. And then we still want to kill Hoggart. Because he could escape. Excellent. Okay, and then we get a clue where this Hoggart guy actually is. Now we are in, this is a town screen, and also city and castle screen. There's a Fletcher, a marketplace. You always have a marketplace, and you always have a chance to hire new guys. And there's an armorer. What you do have, you can sometimes also guess from you know, the surrounding industrial buildings, and once you've discovered it, you know, it says armor and Fletcher, and here we don't know what they've got. Yeah, we haven't been there yet. This is all very much enlarged, so it's very readable. Okay, we need to visit Sattelburg and recruit at least 3 more men and buy weapons and armor for them. We will just travel here now. It's like a tutorial mission. And see whom we can get, because if we had gotten them here already and then it's the next day, we would have to pay them, and they are of no use to us right now. We pay 45 crowns per day at the moment. Okay, so you should kind of read all this story stuff. It's actually pretty cool. And later on you can still focus just on the, you know, mechanical aspects. But sometimes there you can find clues in there as well. Okay, we need to recruit 3 guys. Let's see whom we've got. So, there's Gottfried the Butcher. Butchers can be really good. You can check the Wikipedia to see like the stat and or skill distribution you can get. Gottfried Bloodeye. And I think that the names, if they've got some nicknames, can be an indication as well to what they've got. He's got unknown character traits. We could go for tryout and then we would reveal the trait. Thing is, this costs some money, or did it not? Oh yeah, it did. As you can see here, tryout costs 43. You know, I'm not 100% certain right now because it's the first time I play the Xbox version and things might have changed. So it's recommendable to try out if you're really interested in a guy. So this one, for example, has +5 resolve and decreased melee defense and range defense, which actually pretty much sucks. But resolve is good. So, and butchers can have good stats, so let's go for him. We don't know his exact stats at the moment. And you can't reveal them. Day tailors are kind of hit and miss and cheap, so let's go for him. You can recruit higher value guys as well, like this. What's his profession? Sellsword. And he's already level 4. Apprentice. Let's hire Manfred. And you know, the price difference here, 160, 180, doesn't mean that this guy is necessarily better. He just has the more valuable equipment. Let's go for Manfred. And I think we will also go for Olaf. Miners can be good. They have health issues, but they can be good. And it's early game anyway. So let's take a look at what we've got here. So Manfred actually has really nice melee skill and melee defense. That's pretty cool. He likes his wine, which means he's a he's a pessimist. The glass is half empty. Resolve at negative morale checks, -5. And good mood fades away faster. That's not so cool, but he's got +5 range defense. So not too bad after all, considering the price. Then we've got Witold. Oh, this is fantastic. I mean, he's disloyal, which means he's always content being in reserve, which is actually good, so he can heal up and stuff. But this is some fantastic stuff. He could become even like a hybrid to throw the javelin as well. So we will put him in the second row to level him up. Then we've got our butcher. Good melee stuff. We can work with that. And he's got good melee starting sets, and unlike I said, he's got an incredible amount of hit points. That's very unusual. Now with this pickaxe is actually really good against armor. So let's give him, or LB, not RB. Let's give him this. And also this buckler. And this can become a secondary. Oh, he's already got a knife. Okay. So we need some decent weapons now. Maybe some armor. This food is not too expensive. Let's buy it. If you have a variety of food, you get mood buffs. These tools are rather cheapish for repairing your equipment. Dogs can be very helpful. There's a javelin. Let's actually go for... Well, we don't have quick hands yet, so well... Yeah. Anyhow, I just want to show you another battle. I think I'm going to go for this good armor piece. And then let's go for some headgear. And this weapon, spears are a very good starting weapon because you get an increased chance to hit. So put that on. Put that on. You've got enough health, I hope. And then put this on, put this on. And you get, oh no, you get the spear. Okay, we're almost good to go. Maybe one more straw hat. And maybe at least like a small shield. Okay, he's got this already. This is better. Okay, let's give him a small shield. He doesn't have one yet. Let's actually give it to the other guy. If you're dual wielding or it's double grip, I think it's called. Yeah, double grip. You have an increased damage, which is more useful with the pickaxe than with the spear. Let's mix these guys up a bit. Here we go. Okay, that's all for now. And let's unpause. And now we can return to Ortwin the Steward in Eisenstein. Speed things up a bit. You don't have to rest for sleep, but you heal up faster, and also your stuff gets repaired faster. Okay, the brigand known as Hogarth is hiding in a small hut on the hills on the to the northwest of here. We'll return with his head. Is there anything I should want to buy? Oh, now the tools here are even cheaper. Let's buy some. Another spear. I think we're good to go. Here you can see the location. You can always only have one quest at the moment. There's some footprints, so you know we could be attacked on the way. We could attack someone on the way as well. You can also attack caravans and play as a raider of sorts. There's some direwolves. They can be tough to kill. If they attack us, we'll fight them, but other than that, we'll just focus on the mission. Attack, please. And now we've got an indication what's there. A few brigand thugs and the brigand poacher. Thugs and poachers are like the easiest enemies. But we are not much better than them, so... Here you can see the blocks, and we've got the range advantage because they've only got this ugly stone throwing guy. I think I've never seen this hairstyle. I'm not sure. So if you've got the range advantage, you can lure them to attack you. So let's say if they can shoot at you with 3 guys and you only have like 1 guy who can shoot, they are smart because all the enemy types have their unique AI behavior, and it's pretty smart. They will just shoot at you and won't approach with their melee guys. They will just protect their ranged guys. But if you can shoot at them and do it, you force them to attack you. With this guy we are just going to wait. This turn order is down here. Unfortunately, we can't see the entire turn order for the turn, but it's the same on PC. Okay, let's wait with him to see where they come. Let's also wait with him because they can maximum go 4 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. So a spear wall wouldn't make sense just now. We could move forward and make a spear wall. That's actually an idea, because we now cover all these tiles. With this guy we're going to wait. Now there's Hogarth the Weasel on the attack. With this guy we're also going to block it. But it's costing us fatigue, so we're building up fatigue. That's the downside. With him we will need to move forward anyway, so let's go here. He will just move forward slightly. And do we have a good shot? What's our chance? 28%. Not good enough, I think. Not good enough. So let's walk to here and then shoot from here. We've got better choices as well. He's got a shield. So we have a reduced chance to hit him because he's got the shield. As you can see here, there's a 51% chance because only there's like a distance of 5 instead of 4. 51%. Let's shoot at him. He's not armored. We can, not properly armored at least. We can dish out quite some damage if we hit him, but we don't. We can't reload because we've walked. With him, I'm just going here to protect a bit. And this guy can go around a bit here. Okay, let's see what they do. Moving this guy up. And here they come. And here you can see Manfred uses thrust and hits Brilliant Plug. And he does that repeatedly until someone manages to stay here. In particular, enemies with a shield have a chance to not get hit. And in particular, if they have used the shield wall, and that's what they will do. And so if one guy gets into the zone of control, all the other fields are accessible unless later on you can get a perk and then as long as the spear wall is up, you can still use it even if someone has moved into your zone of control. Let's shoot again at this guy. Now it's 57%. Reason being it's only a distance of 3. But we miss and hit this guy instead. Not too bad. As you can see here, we now only have the chance of 47% to hit. Before that, it was 72, so quite the difference. Reason is the shield wall here. Now with him we're going to close in and we're going to try to destroy his shield. And we did it in one stroke. And with this guy we're going to just attack him. I love how this jumps up. I mean, look at that, it's so cool. I'm so happy that Yu-Gi-Oh implemented that. Now we can attack him with a 72% chance, but we might even kill this guy. And that might demoralize them, because if companions die you have a morale check, or a resolve check rather. And he's already wavering, that gives him debuffs. You know, with the controllers we can't really check the exact effect of the wavering, but you can check it on Wikipedia as well. Okay, we've killed him, and as you've seen, this guy is now wavering, so it's harder for him to hit us and easier for us to hit him. There are different degrees, wavering and up to fleeing, shaking and stuff. So we can end his turn. Now this guy is going to go all the way around here. And he will attack eventually. We could push him away, but it doesn't make sense. So we will attack. Our chances are 82%. And if he still had his shield up and his shield wall, it would be much lower. And he is surrounded, which gives us a buff because we've got this guy fighting with us. So let's do it again. And again, we jumped up and can just attack. This is fantastic. Okay, this guy moved in, brave. Can we move here? Yes. So he will be surrounded as well, he will be killed. He's got a small shield, we could try to destroy it. But we'll attack anyway. Okay, not so great. You need to reload. And then we're going to shoot. Yeah, 12% ain't great. 55. No shield, so that's good. 47 because of the distance. Let's shoot at him. He's almost dead. He's also got 2 injuries. Let's try to kill him. We killed him. Oh, we have unlocked an achievement. Trial by fire. Defeat Hogarth at any difficulty level. This is so cool. So actually there might be Iron Man related achievements on Xbox as well. Maybe. But maybe not, because, you know, we got this achievement. On PC, I think you need to play Iron Man to unlock achievements. Or at least some achievements. Possibly just some. Let's go for the normal attack, because his armor is crap. Oh, I need to get used to not moving the cursor after selecting the skill. Okay, he hit us good against the head. He got hit as well. We're going to move in down here, which might demoralize him. Yes, it did. Because there was a morale check, he's surrounded. We moved in with this guy, he failed the morale check, and the next stage he was to get to is fleeing. So he won't bother us no more. And we get attack of opportunities as he tries to move away. Let's move up here and attack him. You can see this, there's stuff lying on the floor. It's his sword. So we could even pick it up during battle. Let's attack. He's dead. Let's move towards the ranged guy. Let's also attack this guy. Awesome. And now we've got Siegward. You can also rename your guys. So if you want to stream or something like that, it's cool. You know, you can name the characters after your subscribers or something like that. Nice shot. Now let's move in with him. It might demoralize him. No, it does not. And he switched his weapon and attacked us. Let's move in just so we get a morale check. And a nice plus 5% per other guy standing around him. So see, 95% now. And we hit the armor. This guy can move here. He won't be doing much, so let's try to kill him. There we go, we chopped off his head nice and clean. Haribert has a level up. There's some loot. No armor. So what you want to do is try to farm armor early on. It's explained in my tutorial campaign. You know, you need to stab them with something like a knife or preferably a dagger. With a special attack that goes kind of through the armor. So Hogarth is dead, time to get paid. Let me show you the level up though. Oh nice, I can sort like this as well with left and right. I think that's new. So press here to level up. As you can see, we've got here +4 because we've got 2 stars. Here we get +3, let's do it. +1 ain't good. +2 is decent. He's a melee guy, so let's go. And our ranged guy. +4 for sure. +4 health. Bring him up to like 70 and then get a perk called Colossus. Yeah, let's go for ranged defense actually. And oh yeah, we get perks. So guys you want to keep for long, you can give this one. Student, they gain additional 20 XP from battle, and at the end you get it refunded and can pick another one. So it's in particular for early and mid game, and for brothers you want to keep till the end. Yeah, the other one we didn't level up now, but it's okay. Now let's go back to Eisenstein and get paid. Along the way, so there I do some chatting and stuff. Lots of nicely written text to explore. Yeah, I'm moving the right stick to move around the map, LT and RT to zoom in and out. So the company returns to Eisenstein as victors, their head held much higher this time. The Battle Brothers are not the size that they once were, but they are still a force to be reckoned with, as Hogarth learned in his final moments. You carry his head in a sack that you empty in front of Ortwin the steward's feet. He jumps back, but the healer quickly picks the head up, stares at it, and nods. Ortwin the steward approaches the brigand's bloodied face and eyes it carefully. Okay, yeah, so we get paid and stuff. You did well, Captain, that's us. No matter what, no matter where you lead us, the men will follow you as brothers in battle. Fantastic. Yeah, let's pause. Oh, sorry, wrong button. I just need to press LB. Oh yeah, there was a contract. So in cities you get up to 3 contracts you can pick up. And one thing I show you here, you can open them and say, let's talk money. Let's discuss a bit. And if we accept, wait 1 second, we need to pay more, forget it. Let's accept the offer. And then we need time to think about it. We've got this still open and can take a look at the other contracts as well. So that's like a small trick at the end of the tutorial. Or not the tutorial, but the Let's Try Battle Brothers on the Xbox. Thanks a lot for watching. Until then, bye for now.